Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Stephen from Jubilee Fellowship. Today, I want to talk about something that's really near and dear to me as I see this is being excluded from a lot of pulpits and a lot of pew talk, which is when the spiritual meets the social. Well, let me say it a different way. The spiritual must meet the social. Here's how I know. In John 13, while Jesus is acting in his most servant mode that we see, one of the most plain descriptions in the New Testament. We see him washing his disciples' feet. He tells them, by this, all the world will know that you're my disciples. Okay, so socially, the world's going to be able to see that you are students, you are apprentices of mine. How? By the way you love one another. That's that spiritual, social component mixing together. Another way is how we see how we are called in First John and other parts by Peter to let our faith be done in word and in deed, such that very similar to the Sermon on the Mount, we're this light that's put on this hill, not to be hidden, but to shine, not to be just in a room full of other lights, but to shine in a proclamation sort of way that the social aspect of what it means to love Jesus, what it means to be a part of Jesus, shines in those dark places. Letting that word that we get from the word, the Logos, Jesus, from the Bible, let it compel us and really propel us into deeds of love and mercy and justice and righteousness and so forth, which I think is grounded in this main central picture. You think about that cross and that empty tomb. And here we are, for some people in certain traditions or local churches, they're celebrating Lent. And really, Lent is a time for fasting and for prayer and for deflection of like what you crave and knowing that you can set aside these things for around 40 days or so because Jesus is better and you're awaiting, and according to the church calendar, you're awaiting his return. And so you think about this, that cross where love was demonstrated for those who hated him, and that empty tomb where people got to be witnesses of the empty tomb, and then got to be evangelists even talking about he's no longer dead, he is risen. So for us here in 2025, we have got to be followers of Jesus, seeking to connect the spiritual with the social. Go ahead and jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you agree, give it a like. Go ahead and subscribe. If you disagree, I want to hear why. I would love to hear why. I love to engage with you. I'm signing off. I will holler at y'all.